Hi to everybody, Nisi D here with my week 26 post RNY update. It is Sunday, January the 17th, and I had ruined gastric bypass surgery in Mexico with Dr. Hoya on July the 15th of 2009. I'll get straight to the numbers. Last week I met my 100 pounds, first 100 pounds gone goal at 225.5 on Thursday. I normally weigh in on Wednesday mornings, and I did weigh in this week on Wednesday, but just haven't had time to post till today. So this week I was 225, so that's a loss of 0.5 pounds. Not great, but understandable. I had 2 activations this week, so my schedule was completely bonkers. I've also been struggling with night snacking because I'd come home late at night and want to eat, and so I'm not surprised at that as well, because of the hours that I was keeping, like starting at 6 in the morning and working till 10 at night. I didn't do my exercise like I normally would have, so I didn't do any treadmill Wednesday and Thursday, and although that shouldn't have made a big difference, I guess, but for whatever reason, I only lost a half a pound. However, that's like 100 pounds, and I'm happy with that. I'll live with it. I also threw my back out Friday morning, so then couldn't exercise Friday or Saturday. I did get on the treadmill today and did my 30 minutes, although it wasn't as high intensity as normal, but I just wanted to get back on there, and the walking is actually good for it. So it is getting better. I did get in to see the chiropractor Friday afternoon. I do this every once in a while. I haven't done it, I found out, since 2002 was the last time I was to my chiropractor, the last time this happened. So, yeah. But it just sucks when it does happen. I could barely walk on Friday at work. They were saying, go home, and it's like, well. So I did stay until I got in to see my chiropractor. I did my day's work and went in. Anyways, I had the treatment, came home, have been doing lots of ice, and it is much better. Still tender. I'll go again tomorrow. And usually when this happens, I go 3 or 4 times, and then I'm okay again for a while. So hopefully, I just have to be careful then for the next few months, because it seems like once it happens, I have a tendency to throw it out more easily. Yeah, so that's been my week. Crazy busy, nuts. So I have lots of videos to catch up on. I will eventually catch up with all you guys again. Erin, I hope that you're doing better. Yeah. Anyways, what else did I want to talk about? Perceptions. This whole weight loss journey is just really trippy. And a lot of it has to do with our own internal voices, our perceptions, not only our perceptions of ourselves, but our perceptions of what other people's perceptions are of us. And I had a couple of experiences over Christmas that just sort of highlighted that for me. I was playing dice one night with my mom and dad, and my mom looked over and she got really teary-eyed, and dad said, what? And mom says, well, just look at her, like, look at how small she is. Like, I just remember her sitting there last year, and like there's nothing of her left compared to last year. Well, I mean, that made me feel really great, and I'm glad. I'm really happy with the fact that having this surgery, losing this weight, is making me healthier, and that equates to my parents being less concerned about me, because I know they were very worried about not only my health but my happiness. And so they can see how much happier I am now than I was when I was at my heaviest. But honey, I can't be described as small, although I feel small too. So like, perceptions are just really, really weird. The other thing is all of our internal voices. Like, my dad said to me when I was leaving that he was really proud of me, and I had done so well in the past year and lost so much weight. I'm paraphrasing him. But that he was proud of me, and that he loved me, and that he knew that I could keep going and reach my goal. And, had Dad said that to me 25 years ago, when I was in my early 20s, he has said to me before, like, you're so pretty, like, if you could only lose weight. Well, I never heard that with, I love you and I want you to be healthy and happy. My internal voices at that point in time heard, you're pretty but not good enough because you're too fat. All I heard this time was that he loved me and that he was proud of me and that he was happy for me. And, I know that when he said it before, he meant it in the same way. He just wants me to be healthy and happy. It's out of love and concern. And so it's funny how our perceptions impact us and interpret what people say based on how we're feeling about ourselves, often not necessarily based on the intention behind the comments of others. So just keep that in mind. Something to think about. So it's a journey, it's a trip, guys. The other thing that happened this past week is somebody that works in the building with me said to me, you've lost a lot of weight lately, haven't you? And I said, yes, I have. She said, how are you doing it? And so I started by saying, oh, low fat, low sugar, high protein, and exercise. And she said, I suspect somebody told her that I had surgery, which would be a whole long story in and of itself. But this woman is fairly obese as well. And so she said that's all kind of thing. I said, well, no, I had gastric bypass surgery as well to help get me started kind of thing. That caused me a great deal of discomfort to have to say that to a complete stranger. I mean, she's not a complete stranger. I've seen her, said hi kind of thing, but I don't know her from a hole in the ground. And it's not because I'm ashamed of having had the surgery. It's not. I think that this is a tool. I think that this is a medical procedure for a medical issue. But I've never been somebody who comfortably shares what's happening with me medically with the whole wide world, because it's frankly none of their business. And the only reason I chose to share it with her and tell her that I had the surgery was because she was significantly overweight. She probably is morbidly obese based on what I'm seeing. But the strangest thing was that there was somebody with her that I wasn't very familiar with, and she said, oh, my girlfriend had that done, and it's going really well for her. You're feeling good and everything. So, I don't know. Again, it's a personal choice, and will I tell everybody who asks me that I had surgery? No. Probably not. But, and yet I have no problem talking about it with my friends and family and the people that I know well. I just have discomfort with sharing what I consider something personal with somebody that I don't know. So I guess it's a personal choice, right? Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm sitting on some ice here, and my it probably should come out pretty soon. And I also am going to try to get together a 6-month pre and post montage today for you guys. So I hope that you guys have had a lovely weekend. As you can tell by the sun coming in through the windows here, we've had beautiful weather, which because of my back I haven't been able to take advantage of a lot, although I did a little walk to the corner store last night, so that was nice. But I hope that you guys have had a lovely weekend. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I hope that you make a great day. Bye now.